On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we're going to see a whole lot of Spider-Man's ass. Let's go. Welcome back to BJ in the Morning, your favorite Dirty Name podcast, where we put our nostalgia to the test with first-time watches, rewatches, and everything else. My name's Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And today we watched for the very first time a little gem of a movie called Under the Silver Lake.
Yeah, an A24 film.
Starring a lot of interesting characters.
Yeah.
Than people and places.
So starring Andrew Garfield. He's pretty much the only character, like the only main character in this movie.
Right.
Everybody else
kind of here or there. They show up a couple times.
Yeah, the sole focus of this movie is Andrew Garfield in this kind of like neo-noir style
bunch of bullshit
film.
Yeah. I have a lot I need to say about this movie.
There's a lot of crazy things that happen and a lot of crazy things that don't happen in this film.
That you think happen. That might happen. But you know what should happen?
What?
To make sure that we keep making episodes for our friends and our family and our listeners
and followers.
You should definitely leave a 5-star review on Apple and Spotify, because it really helps the show get out there to more people and make sure that we don't get abducted by some weird cult and forced into a tomb under Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
We actually might be there now.
To ascend.
we might be there now.
We're ready to ascend.
Some of you guys only know us through the podcast, so this room could be one of those tombs. So please, 5-star rating. And you don't have to leave a review, but it'd be cool.
It'd be great.
It'd be cool if you did.
I would love it.
But let's get on with this movie. Because it's a lot of movie. There's a lot of movie here.
Yeah, a lot to unpack.
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say some things about this movie that I thought this movie was going to be before we watch it, because this is our first time watching this movie. So thoughts going into this movie, I think, is a good place to start when it's a first time watch. The trailer showed a completely different movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was more like a mystery thriller of him trying to he's still trying to find his girlfriend.
Not even girlfriend. They met that day.
No, I know, but in the movie, you think he's trying to find someone that he cares about, and he almost like Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, I had that vibe the entire time.
Yeah,
I was gonna bring that
Eyes
up.
Wide Shut
fuck you for saying it before me.
Sorry. Yeah, and you think he's going through this mystery of that he's trying to solve where his missing girlfriend is.
Yeah, in the trailers. That's
what it looks like.
Yeah.
And when we watch the movie, it is essentially that plus
a lot of other shit.
A lot more.
Yeah, going into this movie, I thought it was going to be an interesting mystery thriller. It didn't really give off noir vibes like the movie itself does. But being an A24 film, I was waiting for a big twist the entire time, so I knew that was going to come. But the trailer made it seem almost like a mystery comedy-esque type of deal. And there's some elements of comedy, but nothing like the trailer.
Yeah.
They did not know how to market this movie whatsoever, because this movie doesn't seem to know what it is. And I think once we get into breaking down the movie and everything and going over our feelings of actually watching it, I had no idea what to expect going into this. I just know if Andrew Garfield is meeting an attractive woman in a pool at nighttime and then a mystery happens, I'm there. I want to know what's going on. Nope. Let's get into details about this movie.
Yeah, let's do it.
This movie came out in 2018. We're finishing up our 2018 roundup here. Rated R. It definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of boobs.
I wanted to save it for later, but let's bring it up now. I don't know the director / writer of this movie. I couldn't tell you what else he's done without reading it, right? I feel like he just kind of, at first, I was like, he's just putting boobs to put boobs.
Yeah.
But the more I think about it and the more that the movie went on, I was like, oh, Andrew Garfield's character sucks.
He definitely views women
like
objects.
Like dogs.
Yeah.
Which comes up a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of a piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
He's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's the director just putting boobs in his movie or if it has to do with Andrew Garfield's character, Sam, being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, rated R, 2 hours and 19 minutes. And god damn it, did I feel most of this movie. The pacing is fine, but there's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of back and forth throughout the entire movie. So I don't want to say the pacing's bad because I feel like it was slow when it needed to be slow. And it would build this tension, but it would never really pay off.
Sure.
And I see the vision they were going for, trying to get this old school Hollywood kind of vibe with the movie. But it doesn't work today because our attention spans aren't there. I found myself a lot of the times looking over at the clock during these long segments. And there was a lot of things I just figured could have been cut out that didn't really need to happen. Off the top of my head, a lot of walking. In the first short film you and me ever made back in high school.
Yeah.
One of the biggest critiques we got was that we showed all the walking and we thought it was cool because Lord of the Rings did it.
Right.
Lord of the Rings is the only movie that can show all the walking. Okay?
And they didn't even show all the walking.
They didn't, but they showed a lot of walking.
Yeah.
The tagline for this movie is Sam, a disenchanted young man, finds a mysterious woman swimming in his apartment's pool one night. The next morning, she disappears, and Sam sets off across LA to find her, and along the way uncovers a conspiracy far more bizarre.
Sure, yeah.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for listening.
Yeah, that definitely wraps it up right there.
6.5 on IMDb out of 10. 60% Metascore.
I can see that.
I can see that. Andrew Garfield is in this. He plays Sam. Riley Keough plays Sarah.
Yeah.
Topher Grace is in this. He's credited as Bar Buddy.
Bar Guy.
Wendy Vanden Heuvel plays the topless bird woman. She's just always topless in this movie.
No, completely naked.
No, she just the top. The lady that lives across the hall, or across the way from him.
Oh, Bird Lady.
Bird Lady.
Oh, okay.
Bird
okay,
Lady.
Okay. Right.
Ricky Lindholm. Let's give it up, Ricky Lindholm. You know, the girl that shows up. She's looking great in this movie. She's there just so he can fuck something, apparently.
Yeah.
And get tomato juice so he can get the skunk off of him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different people in this movie, but what character or what actress showed up in this movie that really surprised you?
Actress?
Yeah.
None of them really surprised me.
None of them?
Should I have been surprised?
I'm just thinking that, like, the fact that Sydney Sweeney was in this.
Oh, I forgot about her.
You forgot about her in the movie?
Forgot about her in this movie. Yeah, I guess I was surprised, but I guess this is before the Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, before she blew up, right?
Hype. Yeah.
Yeah, but Sydney Sweeney's in this. I thought that was pretty funny. And the only people with names in this movie are Andrew Garfield and Riley Keough, Sam and Sarah. Everyone else just goes by actress. Like the Ricky Lindholm, her character's name is actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for the Sevens family, they all have names too. The rich family but the only people that have the names. This is confusing as fuck. I'm already confused about this movie. Jefferson and Millicent are the only ones who have names in the Sevens family.
Crazy. So,
yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. Again, feedback that I've gotten on scripts in the past is that if someone has lines, they have to be named. They have to have a name.
Actress.
What else do we got in here? Botox reporter. Mom.
Wow.
Bar buddy. Clerk. Blonde roommate, brunette roommate. Stupid boy number 1, stupid boy number 2, stupid boy number 3.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of this has to do with how Sam disassociates with life, and how he, like, actress, she's in the movie, not just so he can F something, right? But also to show how he disassociates with the people who actually care about him. Because she obviously cares about him. Yeah. And probably wants to be with him. But you can tell that he pushes her away without actually doing anything to push her away. And it kind of like bleeds into the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I do want to point out that they do have sex at the very beginning of this movie in a specific position, which just nails home the fact that he treats women like dogs. Like objects, like things that don't matter. Except for Sarah, he's completely infatuated with her. And it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Why?
He just met her.
Right. I think the reason why, it's this whole like James Bond thing, where James Bond can just walk up to a woman and she instantly wants to sleep with him. And I think the fact that Sam, almost anytime he interacts with most females in the movie, he tries to hook up with them. He walks over to Bird Lady's.
Well, he doesn't even try.
He just does it.
He just does.
And yeah, we find out some of the girls that he's interacting with later are escorts, but they still want to jump his bones. But the only person who really doesn't is Sarah. She wants to, but she doesn't. You know what I mean? So I think that's why he's infatuated with her. He's obsessed with her almost.
And he goes back and she's gone.
Anyways, we haven't even got there yet. Let's get some reviews out of the way.
Let's do it.
This movie's so confusing that we are now confused on how we do this fucking podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
1 out of 10 stars. Can I have my time and money back?
Yes, you can.
This is one of the most pretentious, pointless, boring movies in recent years. I'm sure some people will rave about it, but let me tell you, from the average movie lover person, this was 2.5 hours of torture. It tells the story of an unlikable guy who is very annoying and somewhat violent, obsessed with his neighbor to the point that she disappears and he is obsessed with finding her. All the while, there are strange dreams, occult stories, subliminal messages, and not even innovative conspiracies. Yawn. The ending too will not save this hot mess of a script, since nothing really happens and nothing will be handed to you like force-fed. The only good thing about this film was the cinematography. It was beautiful and masterfully shot. Sadly, not remotely enough to provide redemption. How about 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Brilliant film, but many people are not going to like it, and I'll tell you why. All right, this is going to be a lot. You ready?
Tell me.
I saw this movie by accident. Literally, I was in Madrid and I had 2 hours to kill, and the movie premiered in Spain before it did in the US, so I knew nothing about it. It could be one of the happiest accidents I've had in a long time. As the elements of the plot grew thicker and weirder, I kept asking myself, how the hell is the writer going to make sense of all of this information? Shockingly, he does. I walked out of the film feeling exhilarated. As a screenwriter, I thought it had some issues, but it wasn't until I woke up the next morning that I finally understood how everything fell into place. This is a movie about a young and handsome Hollywood wannabe on the verge of eviction, who embarks on a mysterious adventure to discover the fate of a young and beautiful woman who, just like him, had big dreams but couldn't afford to live in Hollywood. The film is filled with smart references to Hitchcock, De Palma, and other masters of suspense, and the music is amazing. There's a lot more here. We're going to get to just the ending bit that they wrote. The ending is beautiful and tragic. The main character ends up buried in the same place where the object of his desire is. That is the only possible happy ending for him and for her. I see many negative reviews here, but unfortunately they all seem to come from people who expect films to be purely entertaining. Movie fans who are unfamiliar with the brilliant movie references the film presents. Can you call yourself a movie fan if you've never seen Rear Window, Under the Silver Lake ends up being an indictment of the entertainment industry and its mesmerizing and devastating effect. If you look carefully, the real danger is not the mystery killer, it's your landlord. This is not only a great movie, it's an important movie. And the last review I'm going to read from IMDb because that one was really long.
Okie dokie.
4 out of 10, like a riddle without a punchline. While this was rather an enjoyable little trip, this adventure mystery romp, the ending ruined it by not giving proper closure to the story. Like being told a joke or asked a riddle and then not being given the punchline.
Okay.
How are you feeling about those reviews? Some of them were a little long. Some of them were a little crazy.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
The 10 out of 10 one, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
But like, never mind. We'll get into it when we talk about the movie.
We're going to try to break down this movie.
Yeah.
All right, so over on Letterboxd. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Letterboxd had some fun. 3.4 out of 5 over there, which isn't a bad score. 3.4 out of 5.
Out of 5?
Yeah, so let's start with a 4-star. He's just a friendly neighborhood conspiracy theorist.
Friendly neighborhood. Ha!
4.5 stars.
Uh-huh.
What having your shares diluted down to 0.03% does to a motherfucker.
For real.
This is what happened.
Did we ever find out what he did for work?
No.
We never did, huh? And they always ask him, how's work going?
Yeah, so I felt like it was going to be a big reveal. No. I think he was like a washed up actor. I think he just wasn't making it. So he was behind on all his bills. He just wasn't making it in Hollywood.
Yeah.
4 stars. The biggest power move in this movie is Andrew Garfield buying a Spider-Man comic book at the very beginning.
For real.
Did you catch the scene where he it's the next morning after the vandalism on his car?
He had it stuck on his hand.
And it was stuck and he did the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't originally cast for this role. Like it wasn't written for him. So they were going to take that out of the movie, but he insisted they kept it in because it came out after Spider-Man and everything, right?
Yeah.
The movie peaks near the beginning when Andrew Garfield forcibly shoves an egg into a boy's mouth and punches him.
Right.
2.5 stars. Every 20 minutes or so, something stupid would happen, like Topher Grace going on a "we live in a society" rant, and I'd think, this kind of sucks. And then admittedly, sick camera work would throw in some technical gimmick to trick me into thinking it doesn't suck that badly, and then suddenly there'd be another scene of this la-la loser protagonist hooking up with another nameless dream girl.
Mm-hmm.
The cycle repeated for 2 hours and 19 minutes. It's non-refundable time, and I could have spent rewatching 94.5% of a superior neo-noir LA fantasy, Mulholland Drive.
Yep.
And the last one I'm going to read, 3 stars. Me, violently teetering between the 1-star and 5-star rating at any given moment during this entire 140-minute runtime of a movie.
Yeah, for sure.
This movie was tough. I had hopes going into it. I felt it looked cool. The trailer looked cool. The posters are cool. The vibes are cool. How many times can I say cool?
Like usually when they unveil the twist, a lot of things start to piece together. Mm-hmm. And in this movie, it did not.
There's a lot thrown at you at the beginning, and then the second part, and then the third part, and the fourth part. And then there's a lot at the end. And then right at the end of the movie, nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just supposed to be like, cool, we figured it out. He figured it all out.
Hell yeah.
I think we should break down the movie.
Uh-huh.
We should go piece together a little bits of whatever we can get out of this thing.
Right.
So let's start at the beginning with Sam's life. Sam is a directionless young man living in Los Angeles who spends his days avoiding responsibility and obsessing over pop culture, conspiracy theories, and his neighbors. I really enjoyed the beginning of this movie. The opening, it teases that he might be this mysterious dog killer that is on the loose.
Mm-hmm.
It's teased because camera work and the way the editing works, when you cut from something that says beware the dog killer and go straight to your main character, usually that means they're the guy.
Yeah.
there's theories online that he is the dog killer, but I don't think it's him. But the movie also makes you think that it's him throughout the entire thing. Mm-hmm. But also, it has nothing to fucking do with anything in the movie except for with the King Hobo.
The dog killer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just has one thing to do with King Hobo at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's a King fucking Hobo in this movie.
And he's a king.
And
he wears a crown.
Might be one of my favorite characters in the movie. So, I really liked the opening. It felt very Hitchcockian to me. Mm. It felt like Rear Window. He's looking through the binoculars, spying on his neighbors. You might have not seen Rear Window, but you have seen Disturbia, which is a remake of Rear Window, right?
Uh-huh.
It felt a lot like that, and I really liked this. It's set in 2011, but it doesn't feel like it's a specific time. The only reason you know it's set in 2011 is the rich guy who dies on the news. It says his death date was 2011.
Oh, I didn't pick that up.
That's the only reason. But there's also weird technology. That drone doesn't feel like a 2011 drone. The video phone call thing at the end doesn't feel like a 2011 thing. Mm-hmm. But also, it could, I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But the vibe of this movie feels very old Hollywood.
Yeah.
It feels like old 50s, 60s, 70s movies. The acting feels in that era. The cinematography is mimicking a lot from Hitchcock movies.
Even the way some of these characters dress feel like not present.
Mm-hmm. My big problem with the setting, and by setting, I mean the actual sets, the apartment that he lives in and the apartment that Bar Buddy lives in.
Yeah.
I can't get over that they don't have fucking names. So Andrew Garfield's apartment is full of old Hollywood movie posters. It's got a old like VCR hooked up and video game comic books and Nintendo Power magazines. All these things are so not tied together that it feels just like, well, we can whatever we can get our hands on.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know anyone who loves old Hollywood that much anymore. Mm-hmm. And I mean like silent films. And I think bringing the character of his mom in to talk about old silent movies and all this helps build this, like, he was raised with these old Hollywood movies, so he loves them. But this movie is the most nostalgia bait movie that we have watched for Nostalgia Check.
Sure.
It is filled with like hey, you remember in Zelda? Hey, you remember Playboy? Hey, you remember all these old movies? Hey, you remember Topher Grace?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's in this. Hey, you remember all these songs we're going to tell you about with this random fucking guy later on? Mm-hmm. They're playing at the nostalgia of people who would have been watching this movie when it came out. Because I feel like they're hinting at this like, well, you should just get the fuck over your pop culture love. Like, stop collecting all your bullshit. Stop like making all the things in your past your whole personality, man.
I think they were trying to like hint at that there's a deeper meaning to most of this pop culture stuff. Mm-hmm. So that your love for it is designed. Mm-hmm. Like it was supposed to be that way. You're supposed to love this shit. You're supposed to love this.
Yeah, I mean that's like one of the messages of the movie, I guess, is that you're supposed everything that you love, someone planted that shit in your head. Mm-hmm. It's not by accident.
Yeah. Which also has nothing to do with the fucking twist of this movie.
Not at all. It's like a whole side quest thing that means nothing.
Yeah.
Except for maybe it was supposed to help Andrew Garfield's character get over his nonsense. I don't know.
I mean, it kind of adds to the paranoia of everything, of Sam. Mm-hmm. But is it necessary at all? Was that scene necessary?
No, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
It was just an excuse for him to go and find those girls to take him over to that guy's house.
Yeah. Speaking of girls, let's talk about the mysterious neighbor. Uh-huh. So Sam is watching his neighbors from his patio. Mm-hmm. We see the topless bird lady.
Yep.
And then there's a blonde girl with a dog that goes to the pool.
She's going swimming.
And he can't stop. He can't stop. He's
in love.
He's in love.
Dreamweaver.
So they bump into each other later on.
Mm-hmm.
And she invites him in, and everything seems normal, right? It seems pretty chill.
Yeah, she's home. She's at home by herself.
Yeah, she invites him in, and you are already, because we already established that he has a girl that comes over, actress, and they just have sex and watch TV at the same time.
Yeah.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just having conversations about the news while they're
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. So you think that's like what he's going to go do? He's going to go, obviously he was like drooling over this girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then they meet up and she invites him in, and it kind of just seems like they chill all day. They
just chill. They smoke a little bit of pot.
In 2011?
Yeah, they smoke a little bit of pot.
Weird.
And then they watch a movie.
Uh-huh.
And then they're eating snacks.
Right, saltines and orange juice.
Weird. And then some people get home. We don't know who these people are.
Her roommates, right? So she's like, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And they go outside, and then there's fireworks going off.
I almost, at that moment, thought that it was like a brainwashed thing.
I could see that. When you piece it all together at the end, that's the signal.
I guess, yeah.
That's the signal that everything that happens at the end is going to happen now. Like everything we find out at the end is about to start. So he goes home and comes over the next day because he's real.
She said, come over tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
She said, come over tomorrow.
Yeah. So he does.
She led him on.
Totally.
She knew she was leaving.
Mm-hmm. In that moment. So he goes over, knocks on the door, no answer. Looks through the window. Apartment's empty. Completely empty. So that's when he becomes obsessed with trying to find her. He breaks into the apartment. He finds a photo of her. You see some really creepy shit that he does with the thing that he finds in the box. I fucking hate this character, dude. He's a creep.
Yeah.
Like, and not in a creep way that we've talked about other creeps that have been in movies we've watched. Like, he is, what's the word? A pervert?
Yeah.
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 A pervert. He's a pervert.
And he notices a symbol on her wall and sees a girl come in and take the box that he was just sniffing around in. And
but he took the picture.
He took the picture, and she takes the box, and he remembers her face, I guess. Because then he sees that hidden message on the wall, and he becomes convinced that everything around him has a secret meaning, that the rich and powerful are communicating in broad daylight with each other, but it's not for everyone to know. So he starts finding symbols all over the place. He's putting numbers together. It's really weird. He's writing all these notes on the back of a check. I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah.
It's the back of a check. He's just writing. He draws the symbol he saw. He's writing the numbers down. So everything around him, he's piecing together some kind of
puzzle, some mystery that he needs to solve.
And him trying to solve this leads him all over the city. He ends up at a weird show, right? It's like a concert because he follows the girls.
Yeah.
He ends up at a concert on a rooftop where he knows a guy there. There's a guy that he knows that's there, that they're friends, and they both go, how's work? And they both say, work's good.
Yeah.
So you're again like,
what is work?
Work's important. It's not. So they're at this show, and it's, what's the band called? The Brides of Jesus.
Yeah.
The Jesus and the Brides of Vampires or some shit.
I don't remember fully.
Yeah, so the guy's dressed as Jesus, and there's brides, and they're vampires, and there's this big rooftop show, and there's swimming. There's a lot of swimming in this movie, a lot of pools. And he meets the girls. He goes and stalks one to the bathroom, and this is when his charm, that seems like a magic superpower, doesn't work on the girl, and she kicks him in the dick.
Yeah.
And then all these other girls come in the bathroom, and they start barking like dogs at him. And this is when you're like, what the... Is this real?
It's like a fever dream.
It is, right? And this is where the vibes of Eyes Wide Shut start really kicking in, because he goes home, and then he sees Sarah in the pool again. And he goes down to talk to her, and she starts fucking barking at him.
From the pool.
Uh-huh. And there's also this subplot with this guy who writes a comic book about conspiracy theories called Under the Silver Lake. And
he's talking about a dog killer too.
He's talking about dog killer. He's talking about an owl-faced naked woman who slaughters you in your sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And the dog killer again. And something about a treasure map in a cereal box.
There's just so much.
So all that shit happens between then and now.
While talking about this,
your brain is scrambled.
Starting to like scramble together and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So he goes to that party right after, like he stalks those girls, goes to there's another party where he finds the rich girl whose dad is missing.
Yeah.
I thought this whole rich guy missing subplot reminded me a lot of the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to connect to the story. It does, which is, I guess, cool. Like, awesome. Thanks that it actually connects.
We finally got something that means something in this movie.
So he meets the daughter of this guy, and they go walking down the street to Silver Lake.
And they're holding hands.
And you're like, again, what is this superpower he has that every girl wants to be with him? It's every single one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
But maybe that's just how he's perceiving it.
Could be. I don't know. It could be just a writer-director who's kind of a creep.
Mm.
We don't know, because most of the girls in this are scantily dressed or not dressed at all.
Yeah.
There's a lot of just naked chicks and Andrew Garfield's ass. That's it. Also, somewhere in here, bar buddy, Topher Grace, he's there. This movie makes no fucking sense, man. Yeah. Let's just get through the fucking breakdown because I don't know what to talk about. Let's talk about the songwriter because that's about what this part.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes all over the place and starts putting these clues together from these girls that were in this movie that's playing in the park. They're standing in front of Hitchcock's tombstone in the park. There's a pirate guy.
We saw him in the girl's apartment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And running away with the girl's box later. And now he's in a limo. I don't fucking know. He never comes back.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, I was half expecting that guy that we met at the end of the movie to be the pirate guy. But it's not.
So he's piecing all these things together. He got the record from that weird band, the Jesus and Dracula Babies, the Brides, whatever it is. And he puts together a code from this record that tells him to go to the observatory and
rub
James Dean's head.
Uh-huh.
And that's when we meet King Hobo.
Right.
Hobo King?
King Hobo.
King Hobo. He's comes out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure he's the guy from Jurassic Park 3 who runs off and you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Yeah,
Jurassic Park 3?
Not a good one. Not the best Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah.
I want to find out if that is the guy. I don't know.
But while you look for that, King Hobo takes him. He says, put on this blindfold.
Yeah.
And I'll take you to where you're looking to go. First of all, I'm not going to trust a homeless man wearing a crown to walk me somewhere blindfolded. So he puts on the blindfolds. He keeps going. He gets to this weird cave. And King Hobo just says, go ahead. Go on. And he starts walking down this freaking cave.
Oh, I was wrong about the homeless king. It's not that guy. He just sounds like that guy.
He sounds like the guy from Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Ah.
Like when he was talking. But he's also covered in dirt the whole time.
Yeah.
So I thought it was someone else.
So, yeah, he goes through this cave by himself. And he comes up on like a bomb shelter.
Yeah.
Or what he thinks is a bomb shelter.
It looks like one.
And there's food. And there's
shit
beds.
Ready to be set up, right? It's not set up, but it's ready to be set up.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, that's kind of weird. And then he just comes out the other side, and it's just a regular place.
He's in a convenience store, I think.
Yeah, just a regular place. The fuck, dude?
Just
the fuck?
Too much.
So he pieces some more shit together from the music and all this stuff.
People start dying. That comic book author dies.
Right. Who had his entire house filled with these life masks of famous people, which he's like, I should have a family. He's like, it best he's down to people. And that's when you know he's going to die in this movie. And he also has cameras thrown out all over his place because he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
So he's dead. But yeah, he's like, yeah, he took his own life, whatever. And Andrew Garfield's like, no, he didn't. There's no way he did. Yeah. So again, he breaks into another window. This is like the fourth window he's broken into because it's really easy to break into windows in LA.
And go into random parties in your PJs.
Yeah, when they did the rich girl walking down the street thing.
Yeah,
he was in his PJs.
Who's that other girl? I'm assuming his ex?
In the green dress? Yeah, that's his ex. And she's on the billboard outside his apartment.
Yeah. So let's just skip to the actual core of this movie.
So he talks to these girls at that party about all this nonsense, right? And they talk about this weird party that took place on this whole street, except for one house, right? And then he beats up Jesus in the bathroom. Yeah. And we definitely had to see his golden shit, apparently. Because the camera cut to the shit in the toilet, which was not necessary.
Horrible.
But he beats up Jesus in the bathroom. Who tells him, yeah, I didn't write that song. The songwriter did. And he's like, who's the songwriter? He's like, the songwriter. Blah. Yeah. Jesus and vampires. Songwriter.
And we think at this point we're going to get answers.
No, we're not, because he's going to go break into this guy's house because he puts together that the house that the girls weren't allowed in was the songwriter's house on this big street. And he easily breaks into this guy's house.
Yeah, this fucking mansion.
Yeah, it's disgusting. He
gets in no problem. And he's sitting at the piano like he was expecting him to come.
And he's playing the hits.
I'm thinking, hey, we're going to get some weird, like, bad guy monologue here. We're going to get some answers. And did we get answers? That's where we got the pop culture is poisoning your brain. Yeah. And everything's by design. And I wrote every
song you ever loved has been written by me. All the way back to La Bamba.
Yeah.
And I want it that way.
Yeah.
I saw a review that was like, did he write All Star Smash Mouth? Did he write Smash Mouth?
And it had all subliminal messaging inside of it.
Yeah, and he straight up tells him the music you listened to when you thought you were rebelling was written by me.
Yeah, it was wiring your brain.
Wiring your brain. He wrote Smells Like Teen Spirit. And guess what? Andrew Garfield's character loves fucking Kurt Cobain.
And he pulls out a gun.
He pulls out a gun and starts shooting
at him for nothing.
So Andrew Garfield takes Kurt Cobain's guitar and beats the shit out of this guy, killing him. So no music will ever be written again. No good music ever again. Just so you know, no more good music.
Yeah.
And that's the end of that part of the movie.
Yeah.
Because now he's got to figure out what's going on with these hobo symbols that keep showing up. And the Hobo King, all this stuff. And he finds out that the guy's map in the cereal box correlates to a random issue of Nintendo Power magazine.
Not just the guy, it's the author, the comic book author who passed away.
Yeah.
He had a map in a cereal box that he believes
shows the location of where everything's going on. Also, we glossed over the fact that the cameras in that guy's apartment caught the owl-faced naked lady walking around his house. So it's a real thing. This cryptid that I think he invented. I don't know if it's a real thing, but it's a real thing. At least if everyone's on drugs, yeah, it's a real thing, right? So anyways, he takes a map and he puts it on top of the entire map of The Legend of Zelda, and it works. And he figures out that where I need to go is the Hollywood Hills or whatever, right? The Mount Hollywood or whatever it is.
First of all, we have this extremely rich guy who had this bracelet on, and it has all this code on it.
And it's Nintendo Power and chess moves.
Yeah. I'm so sure that he wanted you to find the Nintendo Power magazine and open to the page with the Legend of Zelda map and line it up perfectly with this old cereal box map.
Right.
and figure out where he's going.
Yeah, but at the same time, my brain is going, you're making this shit up as you go. Like, there's no way that's what this means.
I was just hoping that he was just a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, going crazy, and he was the dog killer.
Making everything up in his mind, all this subliminal shit in his mind. Mm-hmm.
But guess what? The stupid map thing works.
And he goes to the location.
Shack. It's a shack in the desert, man.
Yeah.
And what's in there? Those 3 girls that he's been chasing this whole time.
Mm-hmm. And a guy. That we don't know.
We've never seen him. But he explains to him in this moment that he is a king. And like kings before him, he will be placed in a tomb. So that bunker that we saw earlier was actually a tomb being constructed, which it makes sense with the Egyptian symbols and stuff on the outside, right? Mm-hmm. But they're making tombs for rich people. And 3 women, so 4 people total, a rich guy, 3 of his wives is what he calls them. Mm-hmm. They get placed in this tomb with enough food, water, and energy to last 6 months, and then they will ascend from this tomb. And that is the twist of this movie, is that Sarah and her 2 other roommates were the wives of rich guy whose daughter is now dead. And he's been missing since the beginning of the movie. So he's in a tomb. And this old guy that he's talking to in the shack is going to his tomb, and they're ready to go. And he says, we can call her. We can just call her on the phone.
Yeah, it's a video chat. You want to do a video call?
So he video calls the tomb, and Sarah's there, picks up the phone, and you see in the background, it's Mr. Sevens. Mm-hmm. It's such a dumb last name, but it's because they needed the 7 symbol, you know? Mm-hmm. Anyways, they're just watching Leave It to Beaver in the background, I think.
Yeah.
The original TV show. Again, I want to point out, just because you go to film school and because you can make a movie with Andrew Garfield doesn't mean that everyone in the world likes the same stuff. Yeah. Like, not everyone is obsessed with old-timey Hollywood movies and TV. That's just not how the world works. Some of us like Marvel movies. Yeah. And some of us see Andrew Garfield and go, that's Spider-Man, not a perverted dipshit who's really shitty to kids. Mm-hmm. He punches kids in the face in this movie.
And shoved an egg down his mouth.
Yes. We skipped over that part because it really had nothing to do with anything going on in the movie. Anyways, okay. So he talks to Sarah on the phone, and she seems to start having second thoughts. But then old guy that's sitting in the shack goes, well, they're buried under a mountain of concrete, so there's no way you can get them out.
It's too late.
And Sarah goes, did I make a mistake? And he goes, maybe.
And she's crying.
She's a little bit, you know, and he's crying. But also, they gave him tea, and he drank that shit like a dumbass. Don't ever drink tea that a obvious cult gives you. People. So everyone passes out in the shack, and then Hobo King shows up. King Hobo? What did we decide to call him?
King Hobo. And Andrew Garfield is chained up to a chair.
And this is when King Hobo goes, why do you have dog treats in your pocket? And he tells him, my ex had a dog, and I just wanted to be nice to the dog in hopes that we could get back together. And King Hobo believes him, so he lets him go. Mm-hmm. And then he goes back home to his apartment that he's getting evicted from currently in the moment, basically, right? He goes back there and then decides he's going to go sleep with the topless bird lady across the way.
For no apparent reason.
For no reason.
She lets him in, they bang.
They bang. You don't see it, but it happens.
They bang.
They bang, she bang, he bang. And then he goes on the patio and sees them go into his apartment.
And they're evicting him.
The symbol that was on Sarah's wall is now in the apartment, which you see.
Which means
stay quiet.
Stay quiet. Don't say nothing.
And guess what he does? He stays quiet.
Because we cut to black.
The movie's over.
That's the end of the movie.
Damn it.
You know what? A lot of that nonsense that happened in this movie didn't faze me as it was happening, just because I was hoping that it would all come together, and it did not.
It did not.
And I was half expecting, while he was in the shack, to either be like, nothing's going on with my life, and I want to join this cult.
I thought that was what I thought it was going to happen, because they offered it. The redheaded girl in the back was like, "Yeah, come on." Or you were in my dream.
B.
shoots them all.
Shoots them all and runs away. Or B, what I actually thought was going to happen was he passes out from the tea that he drinks, and
they put him in his own
force him
into
this cult ascension thing. I don't know.
So this movie was fucking nuts. I think let's break it down how we feel about it. I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'm going to go. I feel like the way that we do these now is whoever starts the episode is just starting the review part.
Sure.
I really wanted to like this movie. There was a lot of parts of this movie that I genuinely liked. The slow parts were the best parts in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The little nods to all these old movies were really fun. The camera mimicking things from like Vertigo and Psycho and all these little hints to old thrillers and mysteries. This movie felt like a Hitchcock movie at times. But then it slaps you in the face with it being an A24 movie, so it's got to be fucking weird, you know?
Yeah.
There's jump scares in this. Like when he sees Sarah eating a person in the park and then the two halves of the body split up.
Yeah, what was the purpose of that?
He's scared, dude. And then the random people following him in the darkness when he's carrying I'm guessing it's a pack of beer.
Uh-huh.
And he drops the beer to run 4 feet away to a gate and escape. I'm like, why did you drop it?
Yeah.
You were right there already. Just take it with you, man.
Yeah.
You already don't have enough money. But also, the movie looks great. Like, everything looks beautiful in this. It feels like it's shot on film. It feels warm and cold all at the same time. The settings and the places that they shoot and the camera angles all fit and almost tell a story altogether. But then when you start looking at things, there's things going on that don't matter whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't add to the story. And it takes you out because you start trying to piece it all together in your head. And when none of it comes together, you're just done. Like the movie is just, it should have focused on one plot.
Yeah.
It tried to make all these other plots. And it was honestly awesome watching Andrew Garfield try to solve this mystery. But then when you start learning more about Andrew Garfield's character, the more and more you hate him. He is not a good person.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're really trying to get him away from the Spider-Man. He was Spider-Man before this.
Yeah.
He was a hero for good. Everybody liked him. And now he's trying to play this anti-hero. And that's not even the right word. Because anti-heroes, most of the time you think like, oh yeah, they're fine. This guy's not fine at all. Mm-hmm. He takes advantage of women. He takes advantage of his friends. He takes advantage of his landlord.
He could be killing dogs.
He could possibly be killing dogs. And there's no redeeming qualities about him. Mm-hmm. He is, honestly, I think he's psychotic. I think he's having a mental break. And most of the shit in this movie is trying so hard to be eyes wide shut, but it's feeling a lot more like Split. Or, it's trying really hard to be the Truman Show. It's not. Yeah. You know, like not everything's connected. Not everything's to be a specific thing, right? It's got too many aspects where none of the characters had names. So I started thinking this was a Fight Club situation where no one existed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was waiting for the twist.
And I was hoping that would have been the case.
I wanted the twist to reveal that every person that he's interacted with that doesn't have a name is not real.
And if you're going to tell me it's up to the perception of the viewer...
No, it's not, because it tells you it's not. The movie tells you all the shit was real.
Right, but if you're going to say, not you, but in general, people. If you're going to say it's up to the perception of the viewer, no, it's not.
Because the movie tells you everything.
Because this is not the movie to do it with.
Okay, so let me finish my rant.
Go ahead.
I feel like this movie is trying really hard to tell you that the reason you love all your pop culture stuff and the reason you collect all your stuff is for a greater purpose. I feel like the writer-director combo, because it's the same guy, I feel like he probably got dumped. And his girlfriend was like, you collect too many nerdy things. It doesn't make sense. Not everything needs to mean something. And he maybe had like an addiction to illicit...
LSD?
No, I'm trying to not say the P word. but explicit content.
Yeah.
And he's trying to justify all of that and make it mean something, and it doesn't mean anything. Andrew Garfield is great in this movie. He plays the role really well, but I don't like most of this movie.
Yeah.
I don't like the substance of this movie. I like everything on the outside. I like the shots and the cinematography and the lighting and the settings, and some of the twists are fine. Some of the visuals are amazing, and these parties look so organized in such a creepy way that you want it to be more than what it is surface level.
Mm-hmm.
But the meaning of this movie is 100% that pop culture is melting our brains and that we should pay attention to other things in our lives.
Yeah.
And that rich people suck ass.
Yes.
That's what this movie's about.
Yes.
Rich people suck. They control everything. They're doing the sketchiest shit around. And I think in this day and age, as of now, 2026, this movie doesn't hit that hard because we're living that.
Mm-hmm.
We're living in that world where it might have been a shock in 2018.
Yeah.
But it's not a shock now. So I'm really pissed and I'm really torn because this movie was pretty good until it wasn't. So I'm giving it a 4.
A 4 out of 10.
Yeah, it's hard because, again, I really wanted to like it. I really, really thought it was going to be way better than it is. But it's not. And I'm not trying to read into it too much. There's nothing about this movie that is nostalgic whatsoever. Nothing's going to hold up. I will not think about most of the shit from this movie for a really long time. And I feel bad because I love Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
And he's great in this. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Well, that's funny because I was teetering between a 4 and a 3.5. And I don't really know what I want to give it. I do know that I didn't hate watching this movie.
Right. And that's the hard part, right?
But what I also know is that I will never watch this movie again.
Yeah.
Not probably.
Right.
I will never watch this movie again.
Nope.
So, with everything that we've already said, it's a big jumbled pile of a spaghetti fucking mess. And I wish it had more of an ending. I wish it would have at least tried to tie everything. A lot of it together, if not everything.
Not just Sarah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is the dog killer?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3.5 because the more that we're talking about it, the more and more and more and more confusing it gets.
Yeah.
And that's just not. I can see how this A24 film, which is usually a hit, got swept under the rug so quickly. Yeah. It's just not doing it for me, especially now that we're talking about it, and it just sounds as confusing as it sounds, or it is as confusing as it sounds.
Yeah.
So 3.5 for me.
So it's not a nostalgic movie. It's not a movie we're probably going to be talking about within the next 10, 15 years.
No.
I don't recommend this movie to anyone who has not seen it.
No.
I don't find that
not
much.
Even a maybe check it out if you want. No.
Go on YouTube and look up cinema visuals of this movie if you're interested in that. And I'm sure you'll find a scene pack that is shots from this movie that are just amazing and outstanding. And that stuff is beautiful. I want more of that stuff, but I want the fucking movie to make sense. And it doesn't. But you know what does make sense, Juan?
What?
How we, off camera, decided that when we spin the wheel today, it's going to be a whole new vibe.
Yeah.
Because after watching this movie, after watching Hereditary, and after watching a few other movies...
Newer movies, yeah.
The last 10 years or so. They're not really hitting for the nostalgia part of our podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also limiting ourselves to 1991 or whatever. also kind of takes away from the movies we grew up on. Mm-hmm. So we decided to fuck the wheel. Fuck the wheel up. We fucked the wheel up. And we took off 2016 to current. Mm-hmm. Removed all of those from the wheel. And we added backwards from 91 all of the 80s.
Yeah.
So all of the 80s.
80 to 89.
To 90, because we didn't have 90 on
80
there.
to 90.
Yeah. So 1980 to 1990, we added those to the wheel and we took off anything from 2015 and above. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Because how is something nostalgic within 10 years?
Right.
That's not really how it works. So you know what we did?
Which is why it's completely unnecessary to have a live action Moana movie, but who is talking about that?
Disney. They're shooting the live action Tangled, but that one did come out over 10 years ago, I think. We'll see how that fucking goes.
Either way. Shall we spin the wheel with the new additions to the wheel?
I think we should. I think that's a great idea. So yeah, all those 80s movies that we grew up on, all the 80s movies that you love.
Yeah.
The ones you've been dying for us to talk about.
They're on the list.
They're on the list now.
They're on the list.
And that means there's going to be a bunch more movies we haven't seen. So, let's spin the wheel.
Let's do it.
And maybe we'll get one of the 80s.
I hope so.
It would be cool.
I definitely hope so.
Let's see what we're going to get. Should be some bullshit, though.
And...
88.
2012, just by the...
It was on 88.
It was...
It was on 88.
It's the whole Wheel of Fortune bullshit where you're like, big money, big money, big money.
And it clicks one more over. When I saw the little needle change color,
and then
I was
you lose
pissed.
all your fucking money.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not that mad because 2012 was a wild year. Let's pull up some movies that came out in 2012.
Is The Amazing Spider-Man?
I don't think we can do... I don't think we can do that, dude. I think that's too close. 2012. Yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man is number 1 on the list.
The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Ugh.
The Avengers. Django Unchained. Hunger Games. The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey. Prometheus. Sinister. Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Wow.
Les Miserables.
Some pretty good
I've never
ones.
seen that one.
It's Les Mis.
Les Miserables. Skyfall. You ever seen that?
I don't think I have.
21 Jump Street? Oh, dude. Pitch Perfect came out that year.
Hell yeah. I love that movie.
It's like your top 10, right? Lincoln? Have you seen that?
I have not.
Me neither. Moonrise Kingdom? Ooh, dude. Project X?
That's a good one.
We're watching Breaking Dawn. Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn.
You know what, dude? I'm not gonna lie. We in this household watched all of the Twilight movies recently within the last couple of years. It is not that bad. It's not that bad. All
right. So thanks so much for listening to this. Oh, dude. Red Dawn came out in 2012.
That's a good ass movie
too. The remake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't typically spoil what we're going to watch. But this one that came up now, and one we said a minute ago, would be funny as fuck. Mm-hmm. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
And Lincoln.
I think for the memes, for the jokes, for the sillies, those are pretty funny. Because we've seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. We saw that shit in the theaters.
That shit's great.
I feel like for the jokes...
We should do both.
How funny would that be?
We should just have an Abraham Lincoln. We should have done this in February.
Yeah, like his birthday, I think, right? But the funniest part is that we chose in 2012 to watch Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and not the biography about his life, Lincoln. So I feel like they're too perfect.
Is that what we're doing?
Fuck it. We're watching 2 Abraham Lincoln movies. One of them's real, based on real stories, real events. Just one of them. You decide which one.
I mean, maybe both.
They could.
What if?
I did read the book.
Just what if?
I did read the Vampire Hunter book.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like it fills in gaps in Lincoln's history so anything that happened in the story Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter corresponds with actual shit that happened in Lincoln's life.
Yeah.
So the guy tried real hard.
That's pretty cool.
I guess we're watching two Lincolns.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's the first time we've told you guys ahead of time that's what we're going to watch both of those.
So join us the next 2 weeks for the Abraham Lincoln year
Special.
of 2012.
Abraham Lincoln special. We should get top hats for these.
That's what we're doing.
We should get big old hats for these.
That'd be sick. Spirit Halloween. I think it's open already.
You think so?
I think so. Maybe.
One, we have a couple more weeks until Tucson Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple. It's literally like
2 weeks away.
from when this comes out. It's like a week away. So if you haven't bought tickets to Tucson Comic Con, you need to buy your tickets right the F now.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a really fun time. There's a lot of really amazing guests going to be there. I have a list of people. So, off the top of your dome, Juan, who's going to be at Tucson Comic Con?
William Shatner.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Who else?
Lou Ferrigno.
He is going to be there. Anyone else?
Deep Roy.
Deep Roy's a good... What's he in?
A lot.
You're
Willy
right.
Wonka.
Anyone else?
He's not in Willy Wonka. He's in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What about Kelly Kelly?
Yeah.
Tracy Lynn Cruz?
Yeah.
Yellow Ranger?
Yeah.
E.G. Daily?
Crazy.
That's wild, dude.
They should have gotten Tara Strong too.
I feel like that's a really hard pull to get both. But I want to meet Tommy Pickles.
Yeah.
So I feel like you should go over to Tucson Comic-Con to get your tickets right now. Tell them we sent you.
For sure.
We don't get anything for it. We're just telling people.
Just let them know.
Just let them know that we sent you.
Let them know that we're grinding over here.
We're grinding every episode. We're telling people about Tucson Comic-Con at least once. But if you made it this far in the episode, it's already over the hour mark. Juan, we got to wrap this shit up. Sorry this movie was so bad.
It was, yeah.
Don't watch it. But what you should do if you made it this far is leave us a 5-star rating over on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Go down into the description of this video. You can find our YouTube and our Instagram pages, and you can go follow us there. We post what movies we're watching way ahead of time, so you can leave reviews like our good friend, Mailman Bob / Mike. He left a review for Under the Silver Lake, and it came in today. So I'm going to read this really fast. Are you ready for Mailman? Also, shout out to Mike / Mailman Bob. He goes by both. Ben's sending us reviews for almost every movie. Sometimes we get them before we shoot the episode. Sometimes we don't. It's tough to tell you guys when we shoot the episodes because we don't want to tell you too far in advance. But go over to our Instagram. You're going to find out what movies we're watching way ahead of time. So, Mike's review of Under the Silver Lake. This was an odd movie. Andrew Garfield's character, his motivation, it was obvious, but did not make sense. It honestly felt like everyone in the movie was on mushrooms, which is the only thing that can make all of those things make sense. Combining chess and Legend of Zelda map, for those things to make sense, it sounds like drugs are involved. Definitely not a kid-friendly movie. Between all the women and Andrew Garfield, there's so much nudity and sexual focus. This movie is horny as fuck. It felt like they focused so much on the sexual aspects of women that they lost track of an actual plot of the movie. After a while, I was questioning why he was still looking for this girl because there was no progression. I don't think I'll be watching this again because it was very confusing. I give it a 4.3.
Hey.
Right on the money there. Right on the money there. If you want to be like Mike, though, send us your reviews. There's tons of places to do it. There's a button down below that says send us a text. You can send us a text or a voicemail and leave reviews for the movies. So you have a little bit of time to send us your reviews of Lincoln or Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Get those in ASAP. We want to hear from you. And thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. My name is Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And
we'll talk to you next time. Hey, that's my saying.
I wanted to try it.
That's
I've never
my
tried.
line.
I've never tried.
Hey, that's my line.
But what if I wanted?
We'll talk to you next time.
We'll talk to you.